What's up, Kucharites? We're here for an impromptu box opening video. Not the one that I planned on making at some point. Originally, we were supposed to make a box opening for this guy. I ordered this back in December. I got that it was fulfilled in late January. And that it was shipped, and they gave me my tracking number. And since January 20th, this is what I've gotten. Arrived at shipping partner facility USPS awaiting the item. As you can see, it's just it would just update the date and the time all the time, and they haven't even updated it in like 2 weeks now. Reached out to Haya and because to see if possibly was my product, what's going on with it, see if it was lost or something like that. They assured me it's not lost. Their claim is that it's being held by U.S. Customs, and some of their products have supposedly been getting held up by them, and they have no way of knowing when I'll get the product, if I'll ever get the fucking product. Sorry, I cursed already. Demonetized. Good thing I'm not monetized anyways. So I don't know. There's like no way. I'm not giving told anybody I can contact to find out what's taking so long. It's a goddamn Godzilla figure. I mean, seriously, it's a toy. Does it really need to take 4 months at to get through U.S. Customs for a fucking toy? So I don't know. They pretty much said they made it like there's nothing they can fucking do. I mean. At a certain point, I guess I'll reach out to him again about it. Like, say, hey, man, refund me. Can I at least get a refund? I paid $80 for this. So what's the big thing is we learned is don't order directly from Haya, especially at the current climate of the America right now, because you might not get your product. Which is really unfortunate because that figure looked really freaking cool. But, as you can see here, when they put it back on sale, you could only buy it at the time they said through their website, although I do think I ended up seeing other people selling it, but it was like, oh, you have to buy it directly from us. And, well, we've seen how that turned out. So, unfortunately, I may have lost $80 from the sounds of it. It don't sound like there was anything, nothing we can do. So, what I do recommend is either ordering from, this from this is like, we'll just do this one first, but we got a bigger one that I was not expecting. I didn't know anything was shipped. Everything's been kind of like on stagnant hold. I know Big Bad Toy Store, so obviously that's Amazon. The other people I recommend ordering from is Entertainment Earth and the Big Bad Toy Store, because at least that means they've got the product before they ship it to you. And then once they got it, they ship it to you. They don't charge you until they ship it to you. So if they don't ever get it, then you don't ever get charged. In fact, Big Bad Toy Stores actually even came up with a new thing because of the current situation that they can't give you the final price because they have to include. There's going to be a tariff price added onto it. Once they know they have the item and they know the tariff cost, and they'll give you they'll tell you what the final price is, and you can opt out of your pre-order at that point. So I'll give them kudos. That's for that. This first one I just got because I thought it'd be kind of cool to have. Whoop, that way. It's the gamified Godzilla -1. Still a small figure, but that'd be kind of cool to have one of those guys. He might just, I don't know if I'm going to open him or not, but just a little Bandai one, so pretty cool just to have that. So do I want to know what they sent me? I don't even know what they sent me. Oh, okay. Alright, so trying to do something new with the camera here. Move the mouse. There we go. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do with the box here. This box is pretty massive. Did they throw something extra here with it? Yeah, they must have threw in something there because I don't think I ordered that. Maybe a little freebie just say, hey, they're advertising something, I guess. April Fool's Day surprise. So I got something Deadpool. Alright. Boom. Let's see how this works out. So, Bitsy Pop Deadpool. Some little Deadpool thing, but we have the Godzilla Kong Monsterverse Skullcrawler by Haya. Which, they make great figures, I'll give them that. I mean, even if their customer service is not the best. Hate to see, because I really like this company, and it's kind of get this bad flavor in my mouth from this figure not getting delivered. Alright, so I thought it'd be cool to get some of the other guys. I'm also waiting on, I also have a pre-order for a Muto from Entertainment Arts, so I don't know when that'll happen. Guys are Evolved, Shimu. Some people got their Shimu, so I don't know if there's Shimu somewhere. A King Ghidorah from 91. So, alright, so pretty skinny. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I guess it makes it easy to package a guy with no arms, huh? So I guess we can spread him out a little bit. We can maybe kind of an upright stance there. Don't know how much closer I can get you. So it seemed like getting a Skullcrawler. I was looking at like some of the cheaper ones, but I decided to get a fancier one. Long tail. Alright, so let's see what kind of flexibility. So we got a tail wag. You can twist. This part of the tail stays pretty straight, so the tail, no real flexibility in the end of the tail, just at the base here. See if we can get a typical pose for them. Where's the elbow out? Okay. So I guess. Ha! Oh, there's the outside. That's where we got where the arm was twisted. Is the mouth open? Yep, there we are. And flexible tongue. There we go. There's your typical Skullcrawler pose. Move the phone. Shoot. So there's, alright, there we go. More lower center of gravity there. sculpts. Pretty good. I think this is basic Skullcrawler, or is this supposed to be like the King Skullcrawler? Or maybe this is Skullcrawler. And then there's the leader Skullcrawler. Let's see. Best comparison. Let's see. Well, we're going to have to use you. This is a skull icon, if I remember correctly. So. Pretty good size comp to next to him. Like so, it matches the end of the movie bow. So you got flexible feet, knee joint. I guess I don't know if you consider these arms or legs. Thigh. They're kind of both. Get the little spike on the joint there. So we do have a head joint. They said the mouth. Movable tongue. The underside. Pretty solid sculpt. Honestly, I forgot all about that figure. I forgot about ordering him. Been paying attention to many of my Godzilla cancellations. So pretty solid. Nice little figure. As a figure, I'm going to put him on my little shelf here because he's a lot bigger than. He's gonna take up. You need a lot of spaces. I'll show you my shelf there. So we got Ghidorah, multiple Godzillas. We round all the way up here. More Godzillas. And then we got some of the more Bandai figures. So most of those are the highest stuff. Maybe NECA. Of course, we got X-Men down below. Got my Cyclopses and my Jeans. Omega. Damn it, Maddie. Where you at, Maddie? There's Maddie. Madeline likes to always fall tip over. It's hard to stand up a figure who has high heel boots on. So they don't like they don't like to stand up straight, and her ankle is really bad. All right, we'll fix her later. Her ankle's turned. Still have my Princess Bride figures I got for over here. I'm gonna mix them in the mix there as well. So, and then Funko pops at the very top. And Funko Pop Godzilla's over in that corner. Alright, I had to do a little cut there where I went and got the scissors. Find out what was my freebie here. Oh, it's a little. Good God, it's a Deadpool. Oh my God, it's in the. Oh my God, that's so cute. It's a Funko, itty bitty Funko. Oh, Deadpool. Well, that we're gonna leave in the box because it's like a baby Funko box. That is. Okay, that's pretty cute. I'll give him kudos there. I guess it's a special. I don't know what that's for. You just got bitty fooled. Yes, you fooled me by giving me a free thing. Alright, Entertainment Earth, that gives you a lot of kudos there. You gave me a little free trinket. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, thumbs up from me on that. Alright, so our Skullcrawler, he's pretty cool. Be really cool to get the Muta so we get some. I'd like to see some more Monsterverse figures. Some of the more Titans. I know there's a. Was it Playmates that makes the movie theme merchandise, but they look like absolute trash. They made a Tiamat. I've thought about getting a few times. I've tried to see if I could find it near me, but so actually I had to order it from someone who's probably charging too much for it. It's not the greatest looking thing in the world, but But I think actually, don't want to pull this up here so you don't have to have my arm in the way. Didn't they announce? Didn't they do another? I think they announced another MonsterVerse figure, didn't they? Yep, they did. All right, let's go off the webcam. So Haya is doing the Scylla figure. So there's another MonsterVerse Titan. Is that the posable? That's the statue. So yeah, we pre-ordered this guy. No update on him. Pre-ordered this guy. No update on him. Those are the only two pending months, and the Burning Godzilla, which is lost in the ether. And those are my only MonsterVerse figures coming. There's Burning Godzilla. And that's alright. The rest of those Godzilla same. So on this side, see, that's the Ghidorah. We've pre-ordered both of these guys. They're the ones supposed to be coming in the next few months. I don't know if I put the pre-order in yet for GMK yet, but definitely we'll get that. 2000, Mecha. The Godzilla goes with Mecha. I think this is a newer one, isn't it? So yeah, we'll get that one too. Heat Ray 2000. Well, the Millennium Air. They'll kind of. So yeah, that was pretty. We'll add that one to the list as well there. If, you know, God knows, like I said, you don't know, you can't really decide anything right now because of our current political landscape. I'm trying to not say anything too over the top political there, but it's kind of impossible. Because it's starting to hit home. Video games, action figures are now starting to fall under this pissing war. Where you at? There you are. That's unfortunate. But at least we finally got a figure from, you know, one of my pre-orders came through. So, pretty nice. So there is our 2 new figures. May open him. I mean, he's just going to have the basic arm, leg. That's it, probably. Yeah, tail stiff. So, just the basic straight plastic figures. Arm and leg, up and down. Basic Bandai posing. Net and then. So very cool, very cool. So hopefully we get some our other stuff here in the future, and hopefully maybe I get lucky and that Burning Godzilla comes through. Other than that, I have no clue what to expect on that. I don't know if there's anything I can even do. I mean, are you able to contact? I don't know. You can contact U.S. Customs and say, hey, where's my package? Give me my toy, you bastards. So yeah, I have no clue what to do on him, and then we're waiting to see how the other ones come through, what their tariff add-on prices are going to be, if they're going to be over the top ridiculous, because right now the tariff on China is like 200% or something like that. So I really, well, I hope my Ghidorah don't come through right now, because that Ghidorah is already $100. So hopefully that everything calms down before he comes out. But until next time, Kichoro out.